The veterinary world and longtime viewers of a popular wildlife series were left stunned after an emotional announcement from Dr. Jan Paul, the beloved star of The Incredible Dr. Paul. The message, shared through a recorded video, quickly spread across social media and fan communities, triggering confusion, concern, and a flood of speculation. In the clip, Dr. Paul appeared visibly emotional as he spoke from his clinic office, surrounded by years of memories, family photographs, and reminders of the countless animals he had treated. What began as a routine update soon turned into something far more serious as he hinted at personal health struggles. Fans who had followed his decades-long career found it difficult to reconcile the news with the image of the energetic, unstoppable veterinarian they had come to admire. A lifetime devoted to rural veterinary care. Dr. Jan Paul's journey began far from the global spotlight he would eventually attract. Born in the Netherlands in 1942, he later relocated to rural Michigan with his wife Diane, where he established a modest veterinary practice that would grow into a respected institution. His clinic became known for treating everything from household pets to large farm animals, often under challenging conditions. Over the decades, his reputation grew not only for his medical expertise, but also for his willingness to travel long distances, respond to emergencies at any hour, and treat animals regardless of circumstance. His hands-on approach and straightforward communication style made him a trusted figure among farmers and pet owners alike, eventually forming the foundation for the television series that brought his work into millions of homes. Rise of a television icon and public admiration. When The Incredible Dr. Paul premiered in 2011, audiences were introduced to a veterinarian unlike any other on television. The show captured his daily life, from emergency farm visits to complex surgical procedures, often carried out in unpredictable rural environments. Viewers were drawn to his calm authority, humor, and unwavering dedication, especially as he continued working well into his 70s and 80s. Whether delivering calves during snowstorms or performing delicate procedures in makeshift conditions, Dr. Paul became a symbol of resilience and passion. Over time, the series transformed him into a household name, admired not just for his skill, but for his authenticity. Fans appreciated that he never portrayed perfection, instead showing the raw challenges and emotional realities of veterinary medicine. Early signs of declining health. In recent months, observant viewers began noticing subtle changes in Dr. Paul's on-screen presence. He appeared more fatigued during field visits, occasionally relying on his younger colleagues to handle physically demanding tasks. Episodes showed fewer long-distance emergencies, and his movements seemed slower than in earlier seasons. While no official explanation was initially provided, speculation began circulating online about his health. Friends and colleagues later confirmed that he had been experiencing intermittent dizziness, tremors, and persistent exhaustion. These symptoms gradually affected his ability to maintain the demanding pace he had sustained for decades. Despite these challenges, he continued working, often downplaying concerns and attributing his condition to the natural effects of aging and years of strenuous fieldwork. The emotional video that changed everything. The turning point came when Dr. Paul released a deeply personal video message addressing his fans directly. Sitting in his clinic, he spoke with visible emotion, pausing frequently as he gathered his thoughts. He reflected on a lifetime spent caring for animals and expressed gratitude for the opportunity to do meaningful work. However, he also acknowledged that his body was no longer keeping pace with his responsibilities. His voice trembled as he admitted that recent medical evaluations had revealed a serious underlying condition. Though he did not immediately disclose full details, the message made it clear that significant changes were ahead. For many viewers, the emotional tone of the announcement was more impactful than any specific diagnosis could have been. Understanding the diagnosis and its impact. Following the announcement, close associates confirmed that Dr. Paul had been diagnosed with a degenerative condition affecting his mobility and energy levels. The illness, while not publicly detailed in full medical terms, was described as progressive and likely to worsen over time. For someone whose profession depended heavily on physical precision, stamina, and steady hands, the implications were profound. Simple tasks, such as performing surgery or handling large animals, had become increasingly difficult. Despite this, Dr. Paul approached the diagnosis with characteristic pragmatism, focusing on adaptation rather than despair. He emphasized continuing meaningful work where possible while accepting limitations that could no longer be ignored. His attitude became a point of reflection for both colleagues and fans, stepping back from a defining career. One of the most difficult moments in his announcement came when Dr. Paul confirmed he would be stepping back from full-time participation in the television series. After more than a decade as its central figure, he acknowledged that continuing at the same pace was no longer feasible. He expressed a desire to slow down and prioritize health, family, and selective involvement in the clinic. While he reassured viewers that he would not disappear entirely, the shift marked the end of an era for the show. His decision was framed not as a sudden withdrawal, but as a gradual transition, allowing others within his team to take on greater responsibility while preserving the clinic's operations and mission. Family and team respond with emotion and support. The announcement deeply affected those closest to him, particularly his wife Diane and his son Charles, both of whom had worked alongside him for years. Inside the clinic, staff members reportedly gathered for an emotional meeting where memories, gratitude, and concern were openly shared. Colleagues recalled countless moments of dedication, including emergency surgeries performed under extreme conditions and personal sacrifices made to ensure animal care. Diane described the decision as one of the hardest of their lives, emphasizing that veterinary work had always been central to their family identity. Despite the sadness, there was also a strong commitment to supporting Dr. Paul's transition and ensuring that the clinic remained functional and true to its founding principles. Global reaction and outpouring of support. Within hours of the announcement, social media platforms were filled with reactions from fans around the world. Many expressed gratitude for years of inspiration, sharing personal stories about how Dr. Paul influenced their career choices or deepened their appreciation for animal care. Hashtags celebrating his legacy began trending, while clips from earlier seasons resurfaced widely, reminding audiences of his most memorable moments. Emotional messages highlighted his impact not just as a television personality, but as an educator and role model. Some viewers even traveled to Michigan to express support in person, while local communities organized gatherings outside his clinic. The overwhelming response reflected the deep connection audiences felt with his work and personality. Continuity of the clinic and future plans. Despite stepping back from television, Dr. Paul made it clear that his clinic would continue operating with the support of his established team. Younger veterinarians who had trained under him were prepared to take on expanded roles, ensuring that patient care remained uninterrupted. His son Charles emphasized that the values instilled by his father, compassion, dedication, and resilience, would remain central to the practice. Administrative adjustments were made to accommodate Dr. Paul's reduced workload, allowing him to participate when possible without overexertion. This transition was designed not as an ending, but as an evolution of a long-standing institution that had grown beyond a single individual, even one as influential as its founder. Continuing dedication despite physical limits. Even as his health challenges progressed, Dr. Paul continued to appear at the clinic whenever possible. Staff members noted that he often arrived early, checked on animals, and offered guidance to younger veterinarians. Though he occasionally required assistance, he remained engaged in cases that did not demand heavy physical strain. His presence alone continued to inspire both staff and clients. He frequently reminded others that veterinary medicine was not only about technical skill, but also compassion and commitment. These moments demonstrated that while his physical abilities were changing, his dedication remained intact. His willingness to stay involved, even in a reduced capacity, reinforced the deep connection he maintained with his life's work. Legacy of a